Hey everybody, welcome back to This or That. It is finally time to start talking about the holidays, and this is my favorite time of year. Everybody that knows me knows that Christmas time for me is there's just not much better. I'm sorry, there's just really not. The music, you never have to think about what you're going to listen to. You never have to think about what you're going to watch on TV. It's just all so easy and so wonderful, and most people are happier. And even if Christmas is not what you celebrate, I feel like everyone has something going on this time of year that's very, very exciting. So today's video, I wanted to focus on presents that are a little bit different from the tangible gifts that you receive. I know that some people are not present people, and so coming up with something creative and fun to give somebody can be really hard. For me, gifts is actually, it showed up in my love languages quiz as like one of my top rated love languages. I love giving gifts. I love receiving gifts. It's just, I like thinking about it and researching, and hello, I have this channel, so you probably understand that I like researching products and figuring out which people will like products and which people won't like, whatever. I have here some gift ideas that are not tangible. So these are easy things that you don't even have to go out and face the crazy shopping crowds to get. These are all things that can be purchased online, and you can maybe think of a creative way to package these up and give these to your family members or your friends or whoever you're buying for. So all of the suggestions that I have for you today are subscription in nature, but they're not all the same type of subscription. And I know I've talked about subscription boxes on my channel, and I'm a huge fan, so I'll link those videos below if that's something that you're interested in getting somebody this year. But these are all mostly non-tangible subscription gifts. So let's start. Okay, so the first subscription gift that I want to talk to you about today is ClassPass. This is for the fitness junkie in your life. This is for the people who really like to work out and sort of want to spice up their routine, because what ClassPass is an app that basically makes you a member of all the gyms that partner with this company. All you do is download the app, you pay a flat rate, and you can go to X number of classes per month. So there are several different options that I'll run through now. So you can go to 3 classes a month for $30, 5 classes a month for $50, or 10 classes a month for $90. So this is a really, really cool thing that I recently started using because I have been traveling a ton for work, and I'm never motivated to work out in like a dumpy hotel gym. And so I was looking up different workout classes to go do when I was by myself one night, and I was realizing that one single spin class or one single like Orange Theory fitness class can run you like $22 to $30 for one class. Okay, so with ClassPass, you're paying $50 for a month, but you can go to all these expensive gyms, you know, and it's equaling out to like $10 a class when you go to take it. So it really is a pretty great deal, and it allows you to really spice up your workout routine, because I can get into such a rut. I'll go, you know, run for this many minutes, row for this many minutes, lift weights for this many minutes, and it just gets so repetitive. So it's really nice to go out and try these different gyms. So I have truly enjoyed ClassPass, and because it's an app, it allows you to flex when you go to different cities, is what it's called. It's your flex city. So when I've been traveling in Austin a lot, I've been taking classes in Austin, but when I come back to Dallas, I can still take that workout classes in Dallas too. So it's just really cool for like the lifestyle that a lot of us lead these days, especially when you're young and traveling, or even if you're old and traveling and you really like to work out. I think that this would be a really great gift for somebody. And of course, it can get expensive if you're paying for, you know, $30, $50, $90 a month for a whole year. So maybe you can just give them a trial of it for a month and let them try it out, or, you know, give them 2 months or something. You can tailor this to your budget, and you can also tell them about signing up for the free trial, and then you can offer to pay for a couple months to really, you know, extend the life of that gift. So ClassPass, great for fitness people. The next one is good for your artsy people in your life, or people that really love movies. So MoviePass is actually another subscription service that allows you to go see movies for one flat rate per month. So they partner with only specific theaters, so you'd need to check the list to see if this would even be good for you. And maybe I can go ahead and put that on the screen for you so that this video will actually be a little bit more informative. So MoviePass now costs $9.95 per month. They're running this deal. I don't know how long it'll last, but it recently changed. So you pay $10 a month, and you can go see one movie every day during the month for that $10. This is huge, especially considering movie tickets alone cost, you know, they cost $10 for one ticket. So you're paying $10 a month, and you can hypothetically go see 30 movies in a month for $10. The catch is that you can't see movies more than once in a month. So if you really are amped about that new Star Wars movie coming out and you want to see it like 5 times, you'll have to pay the additional times that you go. So the next sort of thing that I want to make you aware of with MoviePass is that they send you a credit card with your name on it, and that's sort of what you use to pay with. So you're really going to need to know your present recipient pretty well. Or you could give them, like a picture of it and be like, I want to get you this. And then you could get all the information from them after they open it up and see what they're going to get. One more point that you should be aware of about MoviePass is that a lot of theaters these days have the reserved seating option, so you can buy tickets ahead of time and show up at the theater and you don't even have to worry about where you're going to sit. Well, with the MoviePass, you actually have to buy your tickets in person. You can't buy them online for whatever reason, and maybe it's to eliminate that whole, going to one movie multiple times thing. I'm not really sure why, but you would have to go to the theater earlier in the day if you wanted to reserve a seat for a later movie. So you can't use it online, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I mean, if you're going to a movie by yourself or something, that's probably not really an issue. So unless you're going with a really big group, I don't really even call that a con, but just things that you should know before you gift it. But check it out online. It's a really cool thing, especially if you're somebody that goes to the movie theater all the time. This would save you so much money. And again, with these subscription gifts that you're giving, you don't always have to think of it in terms of a year. So $10, you get them 5 months of it, and that's $50. That's a really decent gift. You could get them 2 months of it, and that's $20. So don't, all of these are customizable for your budget. And I don't want to, say that again and again and again. I just want you to keep that in mind, so when you hear these prices, you don't freak out and, always multiply it by 12 and think that you have to give a year's worth of anything. So the third one, fourth one, and fifth one, sorry, I'm looking at my list, are all sort of similar, but I wanted to give you all the details and prices of all of them. So this could also be for the same recipient who likes the movies, but maybe this is more of a homebody or somebody that is just so exhausted when they come home from work and they really need something to watch. And that's, the Hulu, Netflix, and HBO subscriptions. I know most everybody has Netflix these days. I honestly don't know anybody who doesn't have a Netflix account or doesn't mooch off of somebody else's. But Hulu and HBO are sort of like you're splurging kind of like streaming device subscription service type things, because you can get a lot of your movies and TV shows on Netflix, and a lot of TV shows you can watch on like the network's app or website for free. So I don't know. Hulu is still really awesome because it's on-demand watching. Like, you don't have to wait. There's no lag time. And the same for HBO. So there are benefits to having them for sure. So let me run through these prices. Hulu is usually $7.99 per month. Right now, if you hop on, they're running an offer where the first month is actually $5.99 and every month thereafter is $7.99. If you want to get somebody Netflix, if you have the one friend in the world that doesn't have this subscription service yet, that will run you $8.99 per month. And again, that's access to, sometimes really well-known titles, sometimes lesser-known titles for both movies and TV shows. And then for an HBO subscription, this is going to cost you about $14.99 per month. A point that I want to tell you about an HBO subscription is that it has unlimited users. So if you get your friend this gift, you can sort of have it too. So it's sort of like a treat yourself and your family and friends gift, because everybody wins. So maybe you want to give this to multiple people and be like, hey, the 3 of us are now going to have an HBO subscription. That could be sort of cool too. So everybody wins. But again, this is just something that's a little extra. It's not a tangible gift. It's something that's new and creative that they are guaranteed to use all the time, because I know everybody and their mom watches Game of Thrones these days, or maybe you're not into that, but you're into Silicon Valley. Like, there's a million things that you can like on HBO. So I feel like it is a really solid gift. So another subscription gift idea that I want to throw out there is Kindle Unlimited. Common misconceptions. You do not have to have a Kindle to get this as a gift. Kindle Unlimited is just a service that allows you to get unlimited ebooks for $9.99 per month. Or maybe it's $9.95. $9.99 per month. You can actually get the Kindle app on your iPad or iPhone or whatever tablet that you use, and you can read the books on there. So if you have any sort of electronic e-reader, you could get this subscription service. So $10 a month for unlimited books, that's pretty awesome, especially if you don't live near a public library where you can access all those titles for free. But sometimes, your library doesn't even carry some of the, more well-known, more popular books, or you have to get on a super long wait list for them. So $10 for unlimited ebooks is a pretty sweet deal. So if you have a friend that flies through books and maybe they're trying to, minimize and they don't want all these books on their shelves, that could be a really awesome idea. So Kindle Unlimited, I want to compare and contrast it to my next suggestion because Kindle Unlimited is for the person who actually likes to read the words on the paper. The next suggestion is actually Audible, and this is the Amazon company that does the audiobooks from the Amazon streaming service. This costs $14.95 a month, and you only get one book per month, but it is an audiobook. And I know my mom and my brother really like audiobooks because you can be doing other things while you're listening to the book. My mom doesn't really like to sit down and read anymore, and so I know she actually has this service and absolutely loves it. And one year, she loves this one book series, and the author had a new book coming out, so we actually gifted her an audiobook into her account. So that was also sort of a cool way that you could use it. So if you already have a friend with the Audible subscription and maybe they've already gotten their one book for December, you could gift them another book that they could listen to through their account. So that's pretty neat. For $14.95 an audiobook, I always thought that was sort of a high price considering there's no manufacturing, there's no book that you're making. I don't know. So I think that it is a little bit expensive, but I'm also not an audiobook lover. It's a little bit hard for me to focus on audiobooks. So maybe I'm skewing the picture, but I wanted to throw it all out there because at the end of the day, it's all about who you're giving to, not about the gift giver. So you don't give people gifts that only you like. You give them gifts that they like. So if you have somebody that really loves audiobooks in your life, I think that Audible could be a really good idea. Another one is something that is a rather non-specific, but if you haven't thought about it and it's in your area, think about giving a membership to a local museum or zoo or aquarium or something that people can go to with changing exhibits. It's a little hard to go to a zoo 15 times in a year because it's always pretty much the same. The animals might be in different spaces in their pens, but outside of that, it's pretty much the same thing. But if you have a local museum with a changing exhibit like we do here in Dallas, a museum membership is a really cool gift because you can go when they have special exhibits, when they have special events. So if there's something like that in your area, that could be a really cool non-tangible gift to give somebody. And it's something that goes beyond just that day, or it's not like a one-time use. It's not just something that'll sit on the shelf after you finish reading a book or after you use up some product and it's gone. This is something that sort of continues and you can enjoy later on in the year and maybe even enjoy it together. So I know this was a super quick video, but I wanted to get these easy gifts out there for you in case maybe you were really stressing about shopping this holiday season and you were just unsure about what to get people. This is an easy way to stay in the comfort of your home on your couch and purchase all of these things electronically. Think of a cool way to print off and wrap this up so that somebody doesn't just get an email that's Merry Christmas from Aunt Joe. Make it sort of fun to still receive something and open something because I think that's half the fun of getting a gift is the opening part. But hopefully you found this helpful. Stay tuned. I want to do sort of a gift series and give you different ideas about sort of creative gifts that you can get and maybe give you some insight into some of the best gifts that I've ever received so that maybe you could be the person to give that really good gift this year. But I look forward to making all these videos. I'm really excited to be back filming and not traveling so much. And I look forward to just a less hectic lifestyle going into the holiday season. So if you like this video, then please give it a like. And if you want to stick around for more, then subscribe, join the community, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.